Guys, welcome to Prolific Online Mathematics class. My name is Robert. I am your tutor on this platform. For you to know and to understand mathematics better, please join this class, and I can bet you will not regret you did. Hello guys, welcome to Prolific Online Math class. Today we shall be looking at the importance of science, sign in mathematics. The basic signs are just plus and minus signs. The plus and minus signs. Now the plus and minus signs are very important in solving mathematics questions, and we cannot play down their importance as we continue in this mathematics class. That's why I want to take time to explain the background of all these signs and how we apply them in solving mathematics. In every aspect of mathematics class, all this will be reflected. So it is important we deal with it from the foundation so that we'll be able to have a smooth and easy math class. Number one, we are looking at the addition of sign. Now the addition of signs. Now, in addition of signs, we are looking at how we are going to be adding both plus and minus together. And we are looking at how we are going to apply them to numbers and how they are going to be turning out to be. In addition of signs, you may have something like plus, plus, plus. When you have a plus, 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 it simply means you are just going to add all the signs together. And it will happen that you are having a sign, plus sign at the middle here, then you are going to open the bracket with this sign to get your answer. So here, if you have a plus 3, for example, plus 3 again, what this one is telling us is plus 3, plus 10 plus will give us plus, then you have 3 here, which will give us 6. 3 plus 3 will give us plus 6, or you just have your 6. Also, if you're having plus negative, you're adding plus negative. By implication, if you're having plus 3 or 5, you can use any figure, plus minus 3 or minus 4 or whatever. So what this one is saying here is plus 5 plus this minus will give you minus. Then you have your 3, which will give you plus 2, or you have your 2 straight away. So when you apply all these signs, it will really affect your addition and subtraction of number. And like I said, this particular issue or case always reflects in every topics we are solving in mathematics, be it on angle, be it on indices, be it on logarithm. You will definitely use all these signs. So that's why we are trying to trash it from the beginning so that we can have the skill and there won't be any issue when we are solving other aspects or other topics in mathematics. Also, if you're having a negative before your sign, plus, minus, plus, minus, you have it like this. By implication or by application, if you're having minus 3 plus minus 4. What is the implication here? The implication is that you are having minus 3 plus this minus will give you minus 4. And like many students have issue with this, but let me clear it here. Whenever you're having negative with a number, no matter how long or how plenty the numbers are, all you need to do is just to sum up all the numbers and place your negative sign there, and that is all. So like we're having 3 here now, we're having 4 here. 4 plus 3 will give us 7. Just place your negative sign. What this lesson is saying is that you are having negative and negative, and you have another negative like that. Just sum up everything, then place your negative sign. That is all. Then we move on to this. If you have a negative plus a positive, a negative plus a positive like this. By implication, if you have a minus 5 plus 7, let's assume. So this will give you minus 5, minus 10 plus will give you will give you plus. So you write your 7. Minus 5 plus 7 simply means you are subtracting 5 from 7. Or you can write it like this. Plus 7 minus 5, which will give us plus 2. Because we are actually subtracting a smaller number from a bigger number. And by the way we were taught when we were growing up and when we were just learning mathematics, they will tell us that we assume we are owing somebody this and we are having this with ourselves. And when we owe somebody 5 naira and we pay 5 naira out of the 7 naira we have with us, so our balance with us will be plus 2. But when we are having a negative 7, we are owing somebody and we have plus 5. So negative sign will definitely reflect at the end of that one. I hope you are clear. Let's move on. That is on sign. We are still going to treat other one on addition, but because of our time, let's move to the second part, which is subtraction of sign. Subtraction of sign. We are going to the second aspect, which is subtraction of signs. Subtraction of signs, plus and minus sign. So if you have a subtraction, it means plus minus plus. When you're having something like this, what this simply means is that you are subtracting plus from plus. So if you are having by implication or application plus 5 minus plus 3, what this one is saying is that we open this bracket with this negative sign here. So we are having plus 5 plus minus times plus will give us a minus, and you have it 3 here. So plus 5 minus 3 will give us plus 2, or you just write your 2. It doesn't change anything whether you apply the sign or you don't apply the sign. That's when you are saying you are subtracting plus from plus. But let's look at when you are subtracting plus, when you are subtracting minus from plus. Now you are having plus minus minus, plus minus minus. So by implication or application, we are having plus 5 or 7. Let me use 7 minus 6 plus 7 minus 6. Now opening bracket with this negative signs will give us positive. Now what am I saying, or what am I trying to tell you here? This is 7 plus 7 minus times minus will give us what? Plus. And we have our 6 there. So 7 plus 6 will give us 13. So that is it. 13 or plus 13, it depends. It is only when you are dealing with negative sign, that's where you need to place negative sign there. But when you are dealing with positive sign, you don't have issue when you are writing your final result. So plus can be there and may not be there, it doesn't have issue. But having to deal with that plus and how to arrive at this particular is what that matters. So now we are looking at the plus from the plus angle. Now when we are looking at it from the negative angle, minus 5 minus minus 5 minus 5 minus 5. So if you have it this way, minus 5 minus x minus will give us plus 5. Minus 5 minus x minus will give us what? Plus 5. So what this one means is that minus 5 plus 5 minus 5 plus 5, we can also write this in this form, plus 5 minus 5. So plus 5 minus 5 will give us is 0. Will give us 0. Give us 0. That's what will give us when we open this bracket with negative sign. Also, we can have it in the other form, minus 10 minus 8 minus 10 minus 8. On this aspect, we have minus 10 minus 10 minus will give us plus. Then we have our 8. So minus 10 plus 8 minus 10 plus 8 will give us what? Minus 2. Now you will ask me this question. I know many of you will like to ask this question, that why will this one give me minus 2? What this one is simply saying is that, like I said, when we were growing up and we were learning mathematics, they will always tell us, our math teacher will always tell us that when you are having a positive, this positive actually belong to this 8, while this negative actually belong to this 10. So when you are having positive 8, you assume you are the owner of that one, then this one belong to someone else you are owing. So if you are owing somebody 10 naira and you are having 8 naira out of the way to pay, so if you pay that 8 naira from the 10 naira, how much balance do you still have to give to that person? And that is a minus 2. That is 2. So it is minus to you, but plus to the person you are paying. I hope you are getting me. So that's on how to deal with subtraction of sign. As we go on this journey of mathematics, you begin to see some different aspects of it, and we begin to explain to you better. Now let's move on to the third aspect. The third aspect, which is the multiplication. The multiplication of sign. Multiplication of signs. Multiplication of signs. Now we look at it. Multiplication of sign. Minus multiplied by minus will give us plus. By implication or application, minus 3 multiplied by minus 3. Minus 3 multiplied by minus 3. Minus x minus will give us plus. And 3 times 3 will give us 9. That's positive 9. And also, if you are having minus multiplied by plus. Minus multiplied by plus will give us minus. So, minus 5 multiplied by plus 3 will give us minus multiplied by plus will give us minus, and 3 multiplied by 5 will give us 15. So we arrive at a negative 15 here, because when you multiply a negative sign by a positive sign, it will give you a negative sign. Also, when you have a plus multiply by negative sign, Plus sign multiplied by negative sign will give us negative sign. By implication or application, we have it plus multiplied by minus 8. Plus 4 multiplied by minus 6. Plus times minus, remember, will give us minus. Then 4 times 8 will give us 32. 22. So as you can see, so we are looking at that as that's what it give us. Now let's move on to the final one. Positive multiplied by positive, it will give us positive. Plus times plus give us plus. By implication, 5 plus 5 multiplied by plus 2 will give us plus 10. So plus times plus plus 2 times 5 10. So that is all multiplication. If you have any question, go to the comment section and let me have it there and we'll do with that. Thank you. Now let's go to the fourth aspect. The fourth aspect, which is the division sign. Division of sign. Division of sign. Division of sign. Now let's go. Whenever a negative sign divides a negative sign, the result will give you a positive. A negative sign divides a negative sign, the result will be what? Positive. By implication and application, what is what is saying is that we have minus 6 divided by minus 2. This also can further be expressed as negative 6 all over negative 2. When negative divide negative, it will give you positive. And whenever 2, here is 3. So you are going to have positive 3. That's how we solve this problem. So we move on. Negative sign divided by positive sign will always give you negative. Negative sign divided by positive sign will always give you negative. By implication or application, we will be having negative 12 divided by positive 4, which can be further expressed as negative 12 all over positive 4. Remember, when positive divides negative, or when negative divides positive, we are going to have negative. And 4 here 1, 4 here 3. So you have negative 3 as your answer. Negative 3 as your answer. Likewise, when you have positive divided by a negative sign, positive divided by a negative sign, it will give you negative as well. So by implication or application, if you are having positive 9 divided by negative 3, this will equal to, by application, you can rewrite this as plus 9 all over negative 3, which will equal to, this cancel this will give you negative, and 3 here 1, 3 here 3, so it will give you negative 3. So these are just the 3 aspects of signs that are very important to our mathematics, to our knowledge of mathematics and learning of mathematics. We cannot play all these aspects down at all, and cannot play them down. We need to work more on this aspect so that we won't have any issue when we are solving mathematics questions.
So till I come your way next time, we are going to stop here, and when I come next time we can now move on and treat some other topics in mathematics. Thank you.